Hey there, motivators. I'm here today to show you how to transition your current Motivity templates into basic mode. The purpose of basic mode is to make the program simplified for BCBAs or clinicians, especially new BCBAs and new clinicians learning Motivity. The power of Motivity's program builder allows clinicians to figure programs like no other system. But with this configurability comes a learning curve. After listening to customers and collaborating with our clinicians and engineers, we've designed features that will simplify the process and help both current and new BCBAs navigate all the options in the program builder. So today, what I'm going to do is walk you through how to go into your current templates. These are the templates that you build new programs from. Go into your current templates and to switch them over into basic mode. So when they get copied and the template gets used to build a new program, that they'll be able to use basic mode instead of navigating advanced mode. Okay, so I'm going to go into a program template here, my skill acquisition template, and I'm going to go to edit. And I'm going to click on tap here to edit. All right, so I'm in the program builder, and I'm going to go to the configuration, the target configuration area. And I am now in the phases, and this is where you can see here basic mode and advanced mode. The program builder includes a basic mode across different sections you'll see in target interface and in mastery. Basic mode provides options representing the most commonly used configurations for behavior change programs, and it will hide unnecessary features you may not need to see or to understand. But you can switch to advanced mode when you need them and when you need to use advanced features. Okay, so let's do this together. Let me show you how this particular program and template is all in advanced mode. Once we've released basic mode, we kept all of your programs in advanced mode so that we didn't mess with any of your configurations. But now you're going to want to switch things over when appropriate to basic mode to make the templates easier and simplified to use. So we're going to look at this baseline phase. The baseline phase has a target interface in advanced, but we can move this one into basic. And the reason why I know this is because it only has one measure and instrument, and it doesn't have any other complex opportunity outcome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply copy my SD here, go to basic mode, and paste it. And then I'm going to look at what instrument is selected in advanced mode. So this one's set up to be pass and fail. And I'm going to simply go over here and put pass fail. Now when this program's copied over for a very specific skill acquisition program, they would then put, of course, the measure label here, which is usually the behavior definition or the skill definition here. And that is simple. Now there's different kinds of instruments here. So if you are collecting count, for example, you're going to have a count, and it's going to automatically change that over here in the simulation to a count instrument. And you can also select whether you want a threshold to be set. So if you want successful session to have 5 instances of the behavior, then you can put 5 in there, but it's going to default to 100. You can also do this with duration. And duration, you can also set a success threshold. And it's in seconds, so that you can designate how many seconds, and you can convert those, if it's minutes or hours. And you put the seconds in. You also have integer, which is just a whole number to put in, and you can also put in your threshold. And then text, which is just basically a text box. But usually, especially when you're in baseline here, which this current phase is in baseline, it's going to be pass fail. Okay, so now let's look at the mastery criteria. Mastery criteria also has a basic mode. Advanced, right now it's set to advanced modes, and advanced options include the dosage and trial count, a session outcome, which allows you to set what scores and what percentages need to be met for a successful session, a schedule, which this could be used for maintenance, and then transitions, which is when does this phase move in and out? Like what is is it moving forward, backward, or just to a different state, which is complete or on hold? So this particular phase, which is baseline, has more complex rules because the advanced rules is showing that this particular target is going to go to it's going to fail after one session because we're taking a baseline, or it's going to move to already known if they've succeeded in one session. So this one has more complex rules. So for this particular program, advanced mastery criteria is appropriate. Basic mode doesn't have those options. It doesn't have the options to move targets in and out of phases. Okay. Let's look at the next phase. The next phase is the train phase. This one also is a good match for basic mode because it only has one measure here, and it also does not have a complex opportunity outcome. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this SD. I'm going to put it in basic mode. And then I'm going to look at the measures and instructions, and I could see that I have a prompt hierarchy here. And so to keep it in basic mode, I can just copy this over. So I can put 0, prompt, and plus. So I'm going to go to prompt, and I can add in my prompts here. I have 3. So this one is, second one is prompt. This one is plus, which is already automatically set that way, and this is already minus. You can add custom scores, but it defaults the scores to zeros, except for the plus. But you can add custom scores here if you'd like, if you want to build a Likert scale or something like that. Okay, so now it has an advanced mode or a basic mode that's really easy to see. Okay, so the mastery criteria for this template has advanced automatically set, but this particular mastery criteria can easily be transitioned into basic mode because it doesn't have, it's not using a schedule for maintenance, and it doesn't have complex transitions. It's just moving forward. So if I go to basic mode, I can see this is an 80% out of 5 trials for 3 sessions here. So I can just put it in my my basic mode sentence. It's 80% of at least 5 trials for 3 sessions. So the default matches perfectly. You can also select if you want the first trial to be correct and you want to require that. You can also set suggested trial count. So if you want them to really do 10 trials, but minimum is 5, you can put that in there. All right, that's how you can switch over from advanced to basic. It's not necessary for your maintenance phases because maintenance is using schedules, and schedules is not part of basic mode. All right, I hope that was helpful, and please reach out to your CSE if you need any help or you need any coaching. This is a really important exercise so you can provide a user interface that has a much easier learning curve, and your BCBAs will thank you for it.